why you're suddenly losing balance, and how to stop it. Have you ever stood up, taken a few steps, and suddenly felt like the floor moved under your feet? Maybe it wasn't dramatic. Maybe you didn't fall. But something felt off, like your body didn't quite trust itself anymore. If that's happened to you lately, you're not imagining it. And it's not just old age. The truth is, balance problems in older adults are rarely caused by just one thing. It's not always your legs, or your ears, or your nerves. It's often a combination of small changes that creep in quietly until one day, a simple walk across the room feels uncertain. Your glasses don't work like they used to. Your shoes are worn thin. You're on medications that once felt harmless, but now make you dizzy. And after one little stumble, fear starts whispering, maybe I shouldn't move so much anymore. This video is here to stop that cycle. Because while balance loss can be scary, most of the causes are fixable. Not overnight, but with smart, simple changes, you can feel steady again. Today, we're going to break down the 8 most common things that quietly chip away at your balance, and more importantly, how to take that power back. Let's begin with the one most people never expect, your eyes. Most people think of balance as something physical, legs, feet, maybe the inner ear. But the truth is, your balance starts with your eyes. Let me explain. When you're walking through your house, your brain is doing a million tiny calculations. How far is the coffee table? Is the rug bunched up? Is there a shadow on the floor, or is that the cat again? To make those judgments, your brain relies on your eyes. But as we age, the sharpness of vision fades. Your ability to judge depth, like how far away that step really is, starts to blur. And in low lighting? It's even worse. That's why so many older adults stumble, not because their legs gave out, but because their eyes couldn't read the room fast enough. Literally. Now here's something people often miss. Outdated glasses are a huge risk factor. You might be wearing a pair from 5 years ago, thinking they still work. But if your prescription has shifted, even slightly, your brain has to work overtime to compensate, and that stress shows up as dizziness, hesitation, and missteps. It's like trying to walk through your house wearing someone else's glasses. You'll make it, but it won't be smooth. The fix? It's easier than you think. White heavy check mark first, brighten your home. Especially hallways, staircases, and bathrooms. Use warm LED lights, not harsh fluorescent bulbs, and consider motion sensor night lights. That way, even if you get up in the middle of the night, your path is already safe. White heavy check mark second, get your eyes checked regularly. Once a year, if possible. Not just for reading vision, but for depth perception, contrast sensitivity, and peripheral awareness. These are all critical for balance. I once had a patient, a retired teacher, who kept bumping into door frames, not because she was clumsy, but because her peripheral vision had narrowed. A simple update to her lenses, and the clumsiness vanished. Your eyes don't just help you see. They help you stay upright. And taking care of them could be the first, and easiest, step in rebuilding your balance. Now, let's talk about something no one really warns you about. Your medications. You see, the same pills that help your heart, your blood pressure, or your allergies might quietly be messing with your balance. And the older we get, the more sensitive we become to those side effects. Dizziness, blurry vision, feeling sleepy or just off. Sound familiar? That's not aging. That's chemistry. Your body processes medication slower now, which means the effects, and the side effects, hang around longer. Even over-the-counter meds can do this. So if you've been feeling more wobbly lately, don't just blame your legs. Look at your pill box. And here's what I tell my patients. Don't ever stop meds on your own. But do bring a full list to your doctor or pharmacist. Tell them exactly how you've been feeling, even the little stuff. Sometimes, a small adjustment is all it takes. All right. Now let's go lower, down to your feet. Let me ask. When's the last time you looked at the bottom of your slippers? Because I've seen it too many times. Worn out soles, smooth as glass. Shoes that slide instead of grip. Or worse, house shoes with no support at all. The truth is, your feet change with age. The padding thins. The shape shifts. What used to be comfy now throws off your balance completely. That's why old shoes, even the cozy ones, can quietly become dangerous. So here's the fix. Get shoes that fit snug, have non-slip soles, and offer real support. No high heels. No floppy slippers. Just firm, stable shoes, even indoors. Because here's the thing. Balance doesn't start in your brain. It starts from the ground up. Let's talk about the middle of your body. Not your legs. Not your arms. Your core. That's your hips. Your lower back. Your abdomen. Your core is what holds you upright. It's your body's center of gravity. And it plays a bigger role in balance than most people realize. When your core is weak, your posture starts to collapse. You slouch. You lean too far forward. You lose that natural upright alignment that keeps you steady. And guess what happens then? Even a small bump or misstep can throw you off. Because there's no strength at the center holding you together. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy machines. You don't even need to lie on the floor. Just sitting up tall in a chair. Breathing deeply into your belly. Standing up without using your hands from time to time. These little movements, done daily, begin to wake up those core muscles. Not in a painful way, in a restorative way. And slowly, your balance begins to return. Now, let's talk about something deeper. What happens after you fall? I don't mean physically. I mean what happens inside your mind. Because I've seen it again and again. Someone takes a small fall. They don't break anything. But something in them breaks. They start walking slower. Holding onto walls. Avoiding stairs. Sitting more. Saying no to walks with friends. No to dancing. No to life. And that fear? It's understandable. But it's also dangerous. Because when you move less, your muscles shrink. Your reflexes slow down. And suddenly, the fear of falling makes falling even more likely. It's a cruel cycle. But it can be reversed. How? Gently. Slowly. Kindly. Start by walking indoors. Use a hallway. Even just a few steps, back and forth. Hold a stable surface if needed. The point isn't how far you go. It's that you start moving again. Every step tells your body, I'm not done yet. And more importantly, it tells your brain, I can trust myself again. Here's something that surprises almost everyone. Dehydration. Not being thirsty doesn't mean you're hydrated. In fact, as we age, our thirst signal weakens. So even if your body needs water, you may not feel the urge to drink. And the result? Mild dehydration, the kind you don't notice, can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and brain fog. Especially when you stand up quickly. Especially in the morning. Especially when it's warm and you haven't had water since last night. And those symptoms? They're exactly what throw off your balance. The solution is simple. Sip water slowly throughout the day. 6 to 8 glasses is a great goal. But even a few sips every hour can make a huge difference. And now we come to the place where more accidents happen than anywhere else. Your own home. Not the gym. Not the street. Your home. Loose rugs. Dim lighting. Cords in the hallway. A box at the foot of the bed. A pair of shoes left near the stairs. These may seem like little things. But one misstep, and everything can change. That's why fall-proofing your home isn't about paranoia. It's about peace of mind. Get motion sensor night lights. Remove clutter from walkways. Use non-slip mats. Install grab bars in the bathroom. And make sure the things you use every day are at waist height. Not on the floor, not on high shelves. Because your home should feel like a safe place. Not a hidden obstacle course. And now, let me leave you with this. You are not fragile. You are not broken. You are not too old to feel strong again. Yes, balance changes with age. Yes, some things take more effort now. But you have far more control than you think. With small, steady steps. Brighter lights. Better shoes. A little movement each day. A little water. A little courage. You can rebuild your trust in your body. Because the truth is, balance isn't just physical. It's emotional. It's mental. It's spiritual. And most of all, it's possible. So start today. Not perfectly. Not all at once. But with one simple change. Because every small fix you make is one giant step back toward freedom. If you find this helpful, give it a thumbs up. If not, type 0 in the comments. But if it helps, let us know by typing 1. And don't forget to subscribe for more life-saving health tips.